Hello there, everyone. Beautiful people of the world. This right here is a picture. It is a picture. What is a picture? An idea. An idea. What is an idea? An idea floats in the atmosphere. An idea is energy. It's vibration. This right here is a picture of the mind. See, we never seen what the mind looked like. But if I was to ask you and you was away from your refrigerator, if I was to ask you, what color is your refrigerator? You will see your refrigerator. At the same time, if you was driving, you would be holding your steering wheel and you could see your refrigerator. Isn't that amazing? If I was to ask you, have you ever seen the Great Wall of China? You would think, and then a picture will come up in your imagination. Why? Because words creates pictures. This right here is the non-physical in operation. Ain't that something? Like this stuff that is around. See this stuff that we call grass? We call this grass because we cut it down. If you don't cut this, they will call it, when it grows to be higher, they'll call it weeds. Even though all these little blades got individual names. You got sweet grass, you got dandelions, you got couch grass. All these different things got names, but if you let it grow, they will call it a jungle or a forest. So if you let your imagination grow with understanding that thoughts are vibrational, they're on frequencies, and feelings are vibrational too. So what we have here is a picture, if you use your imagination, of the mind. What do this have to do with anything? Your thoughts are on frequencies. And the frequencies, there are an infinite number of frequencies. An infinite number of frequencies. So if you was calling somebody, you'll be on their frequency and they will answer. But if you wanted to be happy, healthy, and wealthy, because that is your birthright. Your birthright is happiness, healthy, and wealthy. Abundance of these things. Why? Because God created you in His image. See, we never seen God, but we know the whole world is the manifestation of the mind of God. The mind of God is invisible. But if you look at the grass moving, you can't see the wind, but you can feel the power of the wind. Just like the sun, you can feel the energy of the sun. And this right here is a picture of the non-physical mind that you have. You have a marvelous, magnificent mind. And in understanding how you was programmed when you was a little kid. Egypt, are you a little kid? Yep.
Yes.
When you was a little kid, you was programmed from 0 to 7. Everything you heard, everything you felt, you got a straight download. So if you was around people or with family that was frustrated, angry, violence, anxiety, taking medicine, that's your program. And as you get older, you will demonstrate these actions in your reality. So if you was to look at your whole life right now, like, do you do grounding? Do you spend time outside? If you was to look at your whole life, you will be able to see your programming. Are you happy with yourself, with your life, with people you're around? Do you love yourself? Do you love the people you're around? Are you wealthy in joy, money coming to you in abundance? Are you aware of what is going on in this magnificent universe? If you ain't, you in for a treat, baby. Because look, we start with my good friend Albert Einstein. And he was telling everybody about energy. Energy is doing what? It's vibrating. See, the law of attraction is not a law, it's a secondary law. The premise is everything is energy. And look at this. When we was brought up, we was taught with our 5 senses: hear, see, smell, taste, and touch. So if I don't see the money, you'll get worried like the money ain't here. You'll get into fear. If I see a lump or something, some kind of sore on your body, the old you will worry, have a little fear, anxiety, then you get sickly. But with understanding who you are God's highest form of creation. And with understanding your higher faculties, which is intuition, perception, imagination, reason, the will, and memory. With understanding your higher faculties, you can understand that there is an opposite to everything. Like on one hand, you got a life that you really don't love, you don't really like living. You might be working a job you don't like. The opposite of that is you got money coming to you easy and effortlessly on autopilot. The opposite to everything you're experiencing is happening right now. Did you know you got a polar opposite to everything you're experiencing, Lele?
No.
If you got up, what comes out the up?
Down.
If you got an inside, what else do you have?
I don't know.
Outside.
Outside.
It's the opposite to everything. If a person is sick, what's the opposite of being sick?
Being not sick.
Yeah, happy, healthy, and wealthy. There is a polar opposite to everything you are experiencing. But with understanding your higher faculties, let's give you perception for one second. Perception is, if you change your perception, you would change your life. What is perception? Perception is how you look at life. How do you look at the things that are around you? Do you look at the actual object that's in front of you? With understanding that this is a result. This picture is a result. What is the cause? How I was thinking. I was thinking, how would it feel to wake up feeling good and money coming to me easy and effortlessly? How would it feel to live a happy, healthy, wealthy lifestyle, to have time and money, freedom to spend with the little children? I started thinking that way. And the fact that I like listening to comedy and watching great things like being in the grass, being in nature, by thinking that way and feeling good, how would it feel to wake up when I want to, when I'm ready, not having to rush off to a job or not have to rush off to something? How would that feel? Me asking this question, see these arrows? The same thing you sending out in thought, the universe is sending it right back to you in a response. Your subconscious, how you feel. The old way you can be fearful, you can be angry, you can be mad. Why? Because remember, you was programmed this way. So in order to change this habit, that's all it is. Now remember, a habit is like a loose garment. You can put it on or take it off. That's what a habit is. An addiction is something you feel compelled to. Like, I got to have it. I got to have this. So with a habit of being grateful, are you grateful, Elon?
Yes.
Do you love yourself?
Yes.
Do you like yourself?
No.
You don't like yourself?
Yes.
Can you tell me 10 things you love about yourself?
I like myself.
That's beautiful. So the more you start saying these words, because remember, everything is an idea. And words are spells. Remember, we was known to be grass. And if you don't cut your grass, in some places they give you a ticket. But if you let this grass grow, it will provide more nourishment and food for the insects and the birds. It will grow into weeds and into a jungle, a forest, if you will. Yes, we have been programmed with words, and the program gave us a spell to always have this low stuff we call the grass, which is cool, it's still growing. This grass is saying to itself, one day I'm gonna be great. The same way with you. Are you saying, one day I will be great? Or are you saying, it's just another main day, it's just another thing to do something? See, you have the power. You have the power and the ability to imagine, fantasize. Remember we used to do that with as kids? We used to fantasize. I got some more for you. Tune in to understanding. This right here is a picture of the mind if you use your imagination. Now, Now, the last question I want to ask you before you hit the subscribe button down below, hit the like and share. Hit the like and share this out. Do you know what you want? If you was to sit and ask yourself, what do I really want? What will fulfill me? Ask yourself. Go somewhere quiet and comfortable, where the environment is nice, and ask yourself, what do I really want? Have your notepad and pencil and write it down. And once you know what you want, act as if you already got it. You can do it. You've been doing it all your life. You act as if you see oxygen in the air. You get up and go right with it. I love you. I thank God for you. Hit the like and subscribe button. Join the program. Enjoy life and become your greatest self. I'm Elisha Carter, and it's a pleasure.